Hello, welcome back, welcome if you're new. So, we're going to go into you, the person that's on your mind. We'll get their feelings on you. We're going to get their hidden truths, what they want to say to you. We're going to get whatever wants to come out and that sort of thing. We're also going to go into singles new love. We're going to go into advice and divination coin at the end. So if you've got a yes no question that you want answered, get that in your head so you can get that at the end. So let's see what's going on for you here for the collective. It's the collective reading. So let's have a look. We have here mysticism. What's going on for you right now? We have rejection. Oh, okay. Passion. And let's get one more. Prayer. Bottom of the deck, release. Right. I do feel like for you that you try to live life a little bit more intentionally here. I feel like with the mysticism card, because this girl's all cloaked up here, I feel like you sort of wrapped yourself up here so that people don't know what you're doing, quite honestly. I feel like you're keeping yourself to yourself, that sort of thing. I'm not sure why. Where's that light coming from? Oh my goodness, sorry. Why is that? Like 1 second while I sort this out. I just had to shut the curtains. It was going crazy. And we've had snow, so it's like, it's sort of bright out there. Anyway, so I feel like you've been keeping yourself to yourself. You're keeping yourself hooded. You don't want to be seen maybe by people here. And I feel like it's because you're working on yourself here. You're working on your passions, the things that you enjoy. I feel like for you want to live life intentionally here. You're taking care of yourself. You're finding out more about yourself and what you enjoy doing. I feel like, you're letting yourself live life again for some of you and find out what these are to you. I do feel like with the rejection card, this is because you have been rejected. So I feel like you're protecting yourself and your energy here. This is not a bad thing. And I feel like you don't want to accept anything less than what you deserve, quite honestly. I feel like you've been rejected by a few people here in the past. They look like ghosts. And some of you may have been ghosted, quite honestly, as well. And I feel like there's grey areas that you didn't see. You see here the paintings all grey. There's things that you didn't see that were going on behind the scenes. And I feel like rejection is divine protection. I feel like for you, this has opened you up to yourself here, which is beautiful, and I love this for you. I do feel like with the prayer coming out as well, like you're starting to ask the universe for things. If you don't ask, you don't receive. And I feel like, again, this is to do with not so much a relationship or other people. This is to do with you and what you want to build. I feel like for some of you, like you're trying to manifest going away, traveling, something here about houses as well. Or just having a nice life in general. Like, I feel like you're trying to manifest things that are for you and intentionally living that way, but there is a sense of you're trying to release your past as well and leave those demons behind. I'm feeling like for some of you, again, I say this all the time, that ghosts need to be left in the graveyard where they belong. And I feel like this is the illumination that you needed. And it was to take care of yourself and your needs here. And, building that life you do deserve is helping you release this and releasing them ghosties that have here. Again, the ghosters or anybody else here that's upset you, and I feel like you're leaving them behind. You're getting the illumination that you need. And it's not without tears, because I'm seeing rain there as well. So I feel like there is going to be tears along the way here, my love. But it's all needed in order for you to grieve, for you to have to get through this, So let's see. We're going to go into you now. Let's see. with the tarot, get a bit deeper. Let's see. So let's see what's going on for you here for the collective. Let's see what's going on for you in the past. We'll start with the past first. We have the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here in the past? The Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So this is about you standing up for yourself and what you want and what you believe. I feel like you've had a lot of challenges when it comes to love in general, and there's a lot of conflicts, I feel like for some of you, you thought this was, you had to be somewhere at a certain time, that sort of thing, like have a relationship by a certain time, for some of you. And I feel like for you, you've been comparing yourself to maybe others that are around you that are like in relationships already or have them. There's no such thing as like, I feel like for you, it's known that success doesn't have to be through a relationship at all. You know, a relationship doesn't make you successful. And I feel like this is what you've been healing. Like, you know, you don't have to compare yourself to others. It doesn't have to be a competition of who gets in a relationship first, who doesn't. You know, it's been okay for it being exactly where you are and building on your life and being where you are, but building up to be a success. It's going to take time. And I feel like for you, you're going to take your time to find the right relationship that does bring you contentment, that is wish fulfillment. You know, that does bring you satisfaction. Because I feel like there's been a lot of focus on love alone. And, you know, I feel like ultimately it's left you with conflict. It's left you with tension. And I feel like this is the time now where you're looking at this and being like, yeah, I need to sit with myself. I need to overcome the challenges here that are in front of us, which is with myself, you know, and you're healing this. You're resting as well. I feel like a lot of you just resting, taking your time. Again, I'm feeling like this mysticism card, you're keeping yourself to yourself, you're protecting your energy. So let's see what's going on at present, which I commend you for. Well done, my loves. It's not easy sitting by yourself, and you're doing it though. You're doing it. Look at you. I'm so proud of you right now. If this is you, I'm proud of you. Let's see what's going on at present. Let's see what's going on at present for you, my loves. We have here the Five of Cups. Oh, let's clarify that Five of Cups. The Temperance, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's going to take time with the Temperance card coming out. You may be going through a little bit depression, dark night of the soul here with the Five of Cups. There is regret, there is loss, you know, and there is grief that's going to come with this. I feel like for you, you might be a little bit pessimistic for a while, but it's okay. It's all part of this grief and process. You know, it's going to take time with the Temperance coming out to temper those emotions that are within you. It's going to take time to find balance, but I feel like within this time, you're finding your purpose, you know, and what you're meant to be doing in life, you know, because when you have that sense of purpose in life, you sort of been like, oh, well, you know, I was meant to go through this so that I can maybe go and help others do the same, you know, to get through this. And there's always a purpose behind, there's always like something that you can learn from this situation. I feel like there's something here about, you know, finding meaning within your own life. I feel like that's what you're heading towards, is finding that meaning, finding that purpose. Because when you live a life of purpose, it does make you feel better. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. And I feel like that's what ultimately you're looking for, you know, is that purpose within self, what you want to be doing with your life. You know, when you look at yourself in 5 years' time, where do you want to be? Not looking at it so much in a relationship sort of sense, but looking at it as, actually, what do I want to have for myself? You know, what job do I want? What house do I want? You know, where do I want to be? Where do I want to travel to? That sort of thing. And making those plans, because I feel like for you are making plans. We do have the Planner's card, but there's going to be challenges along the way. You know, life's not always straightforward, and it's taking those good bits and then bad bits and putting them together and being okay with life as it is, you know. And I feel like for you, you are making a plan out of this. You are making decisions that are better for you. And you are in this journey of like self-discovery, as well as just like I feel like for some of you, you may be leaving home here as well, or looking to maybe move for some of you. So let's see. Potential future, please. This is beautiful. So we have here that this one came out, the 9 of Wands, the Page of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Emperor. There's you taking control of your life. So yeah, I do feel like this is Aries energy as well. I do feel like there's a sense of you know, observing the surroundings behind you, like around you, and being really, I feel like you're going to be really intentional about what brings you emotional happiness here, the people, the things, the situations, and you're going to be building, collaborating with others here in the potential future. But it's all towards your emotional happiness and what brings you happiness. And I feel like you're going to be persistent in this. I feel like for you, you're not accepting less than what you deserve, but you're also being, again, about intentional living. There's something here about intentional living, and I feel like you're getting really intentional, but you're also not accepting anything less, and you're going to defend what you've already built for yourself, you know, and this is like standing up for yourself as well, and you're ready to take what come what may. I heard there, so I feel like you're sort of ready for this adventure, you're ready for this new start of intentional living and not accepting anything less, which is absolutely stunning. You're protecting what's yours, my love, and what is going to be yours. I love that for you. Oh my goodness. So we're going to go into the person that's on your mind. We're going to get into hidden truths and what they want to say to you. Oh, there they are. Right, okay. So let's see. Let's see what's going on with the person. What is their feelings towards you? Let's have a look. What is this person's feeling towards you? The person that's on your mind, what is their feelings towards you? We have the 9 of Pentacles. It's in reverse. I'm going to turn these around because it looks like I've got them all out in reverse. If they're meant to come out that way, actually, let me check. Is this supposed to be up or down? Reverse or upright? It's supposed to be reverse. We'll take it. Right, okay. Sorry, I just have to check. So let's see. Feelings towards you. We have the Hierophant. Don't know if you've seen him there. Let's get one more. This camera is so much better, isn't it, though? And we have the 2 of Cups. But unfortunately, you see the real me. So let's see why the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse here for how they feel about you. We have the 4 Swords. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like they do feel like you're very defensive towards them at the moment with the 7 of Wands. You're standing up for yourself and what you believe, and I feel like they feel that you're quite catty with them. You're not accepting anything less, but this is like, I feel like this sets off their abandonment issues as well. And I feel like it's meant to as well. It's meant to trigger them into their healing. And I feel like they are going through a healing stage right now. I feel like with this 5 of Pentacles, like, she looks quite lonely. I want to get some more on that 9 of Pentacles in reverse, because I don't know if that they feel that about you. Let's say that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that here? They feel like you're planning not to be single, basically. You're sorting out your life in general. This is them. They feel that you're healing yourself. You're healing yourself and taking responsibility of your life. You're sort of balancing that out at the moment, you know. And you're letting people, things, situations leave. You see the ships in the background, they're actually going away from them. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're not accepting anything less. So it's actually just leaving you. You're not in alignment with them anymore. And I feel like it's because, you know, you're coming out of this insecurity here with the 5 of Pentacles. And you're defending what's yours. You're defending what you want, and you see the doors closed there. So I feel like you're not even going to let them in. So let's see why the Hierophant's here, about how they feel about you. Why is the Hierophant here? We have the 3 of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. I do feel like they are trying to find a way in, but they're not sure how. I do feel like with the Queen of Cups, they see you as very nurturing, loving, compassionate. You know, they feel like you are a beautiful soul, but you are growing through this. We see the lotuses there, which is about growth to me as well. I feel like you're keeping your emotions back at the moment because you're pouring into your own cup here with the Queen of Cups. I feel like they're, with the Hangman coming out, they're sort of like in this time of staying still so that they can get illumination, because I feel like there's a structure in place here that sort of prevents them from moving towards you. With the Three of Wands, they are sort of they're just standing there with their wand in their hand, not moving. There's no action there as such, because again, I'm feeling like you're defending what's yours and what you want. You're not taking anything less than, which is brilliant. But I feel like, again, this is something to do with their structures and the way that they go about life in general that they need to look at within themselves. Because I feel like there's something here that, you know, prevents them coming towards you because of a religion, because of a structure, because of something that they've always done, a tradition. And it could be that, like, they believe something about themselves. You know, most time it is about something that they believe about themselves. That keeps them from moving, because I feel like they're just sitting there watching, making plans, but not moving. So let's see why the Two of, they're just thinking. I feel like they're waiting for you to come towards them as well, even though you're moving away from them. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here, about how they feel about you. But you wouldn't be here if I'm watching how they feel about you if you didn't care about them. So I think there's a sense of like, yeah, you still care about them, which is fine. You miss them, but you also don't want to put up with their behaviour either, which is great, you know, and neither should you. I feel like the curiosity kills you a little bit sometimes. To be fair, like, nothing wrong with that. No shade here, my love. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here, about how they feel about you. We have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So there is an apology. I feel like they do want to apologise about their behaviour with their very small cup, because they do feel like they have got a connection here with you. It could be quite impulsive, but you have got boundaries in place here with the Queen of Swords. So like, you're not willing. I feel like this is fairness, and I feel like they already know this. I feel like they do love you with the Two of Cups. There is equal love here. Look at them looking at each other. And I feel like you don't know this, because I'm seeing the moon, and the moon can sometimes be about like secrets. And I feel like with this Two of Cups in particular, by what I'm seeing in the artwork, like, you don't say it to each other, but there is love there, even if you felt like there wasn't. I feel like there is love there. I'm not going to lie, by what I'm seeing. I just feel like they don't express it. I feel like this person is observing you from afar. With the Page of Swords, he's just looking, but he's holding on to his sword, you know. So I do feel like there's something here about his mind holds him back. Again, I'm feeling like it's linked to the structures, the traditions that have always happened here. But there's a sense of, with this Two of Wands, like, they're just watching the world. They know that you're creating this new world for yourself. With the Two of Wands coming out, they feel that you are moving on here. Again, I feel like for some of you, maybe traveling, or you've been making plans to travel. I feel like for you as well, they feel that you are taking care of yourself, and your life as well. Again, something about your life here, getting your life in order, and you're covering your heart with your pentacle, being like, no, this is mine, and I'm building it this way. So let's see. This is beautiful, but also, like, it's sad on them, but that was their choice, to make their choice. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Gotta leave people their choices. Let's see what their hidden truths are. You came closer than anyone. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So if you're thinking about them, it's more than likely they're thinking about you. You speak to me through music. I am becoming a better person. So I do feel like for them, they are like starting to see like, yeah, I need to do better for myself too. It's got them thinking about things. So don't think that you've gone through this all for nothing, because not only have you done this for yourself, but you actually helped somebody else sort their shit out. Maybe here I'm feeling for some of you. So not all is lost, you know. So let's see. What would they like to say to you? I'm in so much pain. I feel the same way. What do you want? I think we should see other people. So, let's go into singles and new love. My loves. I just see renewal there. That's lovely. It's in a different deck, but my hair's annoying me. I'll sort it out in a minute. So let's see. Singles and new love. What's going on for singles and new love? We have here Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Five of Cups in reverse. Nice to see that. Three of Blades in reverse. And we have the Strength card. Okay. So, I do feel like for you, you're having the strength to move on here and come out of your grief and depression. I'm feeling like you're choosing a different way of being, a different path. I do feel like with the Ace of Wands being here, you're painting this new beginning. You're painting this new picture that needs to be painted, because I feel like for you, you're asked to finding your sense of freedom. You see there that there's a little horsey, and horses to me point to freedom, and I feel like you're starting to see these freedom of choices, and I feel like you're taking action towards that. You're making the plans, you're doing the actions that like sort of support where you're going. So let's see why the Ace of Wands is here and being quite carefree about it. See why the Ace of Wands is here, please. Singles and new love. We have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and we have the Three of Cups. So I do feel like for some of you, like you have been discontented for some time. You're feeling a little bit bored. And I feel like for some of you, you are tapping into your friendships here with the Three of Cups. You're tapping into your friendships. You're taking care of yourself and your connections. I feel like for some of you, you need to go and hang out with friends as well, if you're not already. Something here about finding your soul tribe, getting yourself back on your feet, that sort of thing. I do feel like there's something here about with the Queen of Cups, you're maturing through this. You're learning the lessons that you need to learn, and I feel like you're starting to put things as above, so getting your mental state in order as below and grounding down the ideas now and running with it. I feel like, again, this is about your maturity, your emotional maturity. You've grown, and you sort of like, there's ghosts still behind you, because you see all these people look like ghosts in the background of this Queen of Cups. I feel like you're leaving those little ghosts in the past, and, you know, them things that you were loyal to, you're starting to be emotionally, what is that? Mature, I would like to say. You know, and you're not giving yourself or your emotions away too easily, because I feel like for some of you there's an attachment there to somebody else, and this is why I feel like for some of you, you are going to your friends now a little bit, and you know, you're taking care of family here, taking care of yourself, your emotional needs. So let's see why this, I feel like, again, this is healing girl era, healing boy era, whatever that is to you, male or female, it's just feminine energy. So let's see why that Five of Cups is here in reverse. Let's have a look at that. We have the King of Cups, Justice, and the Ace of Coins. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like this is you moving forward with your life, and you're pushing that Wheel of Fortune forward yourself. The wheel is always moving. It's not going to go back, because how can it go back? That's the past. So I can't go back, can it? You know, you can have bad luck, right? Which doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. You know, it's about, you know, what are you learning from this? What can you learn from this? Being more solution based. I feel like some of you being more solution based, which is excellent. I do feel like for you, there's somebody here that you did care about a lot with this King of Cups, you know. I do feel like they were very kind, very empathetic, nurturing. I feel like you really love this person. I feel like you and a child came out with this person. You felt safe with this person. And karmic justice has been served in this. And I feel like you've been like this for some time, getting over this person. And it's been stinging. It's been, I've got the wasps there, it can sting, you know, and it looks like it's chaotic in the background. But look, it's balancing things out karmically, you know, and I feel like for you, it's sort of saying that not all was for nothing. It hasn't been for nothing, because this has set you on the path of a brand new beginning that you're building for yourself. It hasn't been all for nothing. Of course it hasn't. I feel like for some of you, you are concentrating more on your money and your job and that sort of thing, and this is what's giving you the strength to pull through. It's tempering out them emotions in the background. So let's see why the Three of Blades is in reverse here for your potential future. We have the Eight of Cups, great. Eight of Wands, King of Blades, and the Star here at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you are getting clear about, you know, what you want to achieve, where you want to be. This gives you a sense of hope. I feel like you are getting a sense of hope here in your potential future, and you're putting things in action quite quickly. I do feel like you'd be chopping off people's things, situations here that no longer serve you. This King of Swords makes head over heart decisions, and I feel like whatever's hurt you in the past, you're ready to get rid of it because you have good reason to. The King of Blades is very level-headed, but he can chop things out quite quickly. That he takes the action. He's the action-orientated one. If it was a Queen of Swords, I'd say that was fair. She's a little bit softer, but she's also like, she's quite balanced. But the King of Swords, he's quite cutting. No, absolutely not. And he will protect, you know, and I feel like, you know, that's you protecting yourself, which is not a bad thing. I feel like this is protecting you from the things that was, and you are walking away here. You know, although it has upset you, I feel like ultimately it's leading you to where you need to be, and you're not going to give up on your dream, wishes, desires here, which is beautiful. So let us get you some of these cards. I'm being playing with my cards, and I'm like, oh, let's see. I love this. Let's see. I'm just going to move these out of the way because they're quite big cards and they take up my entire desk. Let's see. What do you need to know? A year from now? I feel like that's something to do with like when new love may come in for you. So you've got a time frame. Get more information. I feel like that's something to do with your healing, because I'm seeing illumination around his head. And we have, yes, an improving health. So some of you, I do feel like you'd be changing up your health, your diet, taking care of your health a lot more, and taking yourself seriously. I feel like, again, there's something here about emotional health as well. So let's see what the romance angels want to come out. We have here passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, and I feel like that's sort of the person who you're walking away from. And we have here past life relationship. You've known each other before. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So let's get you some advice, my love. Let's get you some advice. We have Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacles. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It does get me out here. Even if it's just a like, I thank you so much for that. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. I love you anyway. So let's see. For the collective, let's get you some advice. There it is, Rhino Spirit. We always have the choice to press ahead. The Rhino Spirit strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways. By going around them, shattering them with force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away. By refusing to allow them to limit you, apply your Rhino Spirit with creativity, and no obstacle can stand, for you have magic to make and many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something better, much better, is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Sorry, my hair's absolutely wild. So the Protection Spirit. The appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find your easiest way around it and don't fight it. Are you exhausting your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there's only one way to remove it from your path? Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no, sometimes it's no, not yet, and sometimes it's no, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities and you will find the options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth conflict is worth engaging in. Not every obstacle is worth resisting head on. Don't waste energy banging your head against the wall. So I do feel like for some of you, like there's something here about you can find, again, it's been solution based and finding a different way around it. You know, do you need to block somebody? Because people say to me like, oh, you shouldn't block people because of them. No, like if you want to block somebody, you block somebody. If that protects your peace, absolutely yes. Not everybody deserves your time and your energy. Just remember that, my love. You don't have to accept it. So let's see. Let's get you a yes/no question answer. Get that question on your mind and we'll see what the answer is. We have here yes. It's backwards because my camera's backwards. Anyway, I love you guys a lot. Have a beautiful week and a beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye, love yous.